Hey everybody, nice to see you. Welcome back to another BTDiablo mod video. Between my last video and this recording, unfortunately my hardcore barbarian died to a freak accident involving ultra buffed maulers in the Durance of Hate. So I leveled a druid and a sorceress, and this video is me farming normal Andariel, trying to find two Nagelrings. Nagelrings. Rings. Magic find rings. My gear changes a few times in this video, but the magic find between my character and my mercenary hover between 150 to 200. And according to Maxroll, the drop rate should be around 1 in 54. Spoilers, it wasn't. Also, stick around to the end of the video and see an update on information for the BTDiablo ladder. There are cash prizes involved, so you're going to want to check it out. Thank you for watching the Andariel kill portion of the video. Wasn't able to get that second ring, but let's hop over to a browser tab and look at the finalized information for the BTDiablo ladder event. Alright, it looks like we have the BTDiablo softcore ladder event number 1. The date is January 13th at 3 p.m. Eastern to January 23rd at 3 p.m. Eastern. And these are the rules. I'll scroll down slowly. Looks like you must be streaming anytime you play, including a verifiable VOD or recording. Must have a timer running at all times when you stream. I think a lot of streamers, a lot of speedrunners use live split in order to time their streams. You must play the BTDiablo ladder patch. I assume that means the most recent one, the one that was just released. Editing or importing any game files is not allowed. So you do have the ability to, import player files from other people, but obviously you can't do that during this ladder. Characters must include your username or an abbreviation. Must share character file in Discord at the end to claim prizes. Every 24 hours, take a screenshot with your character sheet open and post in the Discord. Players X allowed. Also, the settings reset offline maps and enable respec, which allows you to, respec infinitely. Any form of breaking terms of service is not allowed. That is the Diablo 2 Resurrected or Diablo 2 Blizzard terms of service. So, no botting or anything like that. To submit completion for a challenge, use the timestamp in your timer and post it in the Discord channel. I assume that means, they need to have the time that you completed it in order to make sure that you did it before somebody else. Let's see. If you do not want to compete for prizes, but you still want to show on the ladder for fun, add NS for no stream at the end of your character name. So I guess that means anybody can participate, but in order to compete for prizes, you have to, stream and follow all the rules above. Disqualifying exploits, utilizing charms in more than half of your inventory. Now, what that means is that in BTDiablo, you do have a double-sized player inventory, but the bottom half of your inventory is intended, or I guess top or bottom half of your inventory is intended to be for charms, and then the rest is your normal inventory. So you can't have more than half of your inventory for charms. Using multiple unique charms of the same type, Hellfire, Geeds, or Annie. Now, the reason why that is the case is because in BTDiablo, they did allow you to have more than one of those charms in your inventory for quality of life. Like, let's say you have a torch in your inventory and you kill an Uber. Instead of having to put an Uber on, or put a torch on the ground and then, swap it out and identify it and then put one in your stash, they just allow you to have two, not for cheating purposes, but for quality of life. Let's see. Selling and then buying back stacked currency from vendors is not allowed. Now, a lot of if you've played D2R before, you can sell something like a Tome of Town portal back to, let's say, Akara, and then buy it back, and it will be fully charged. And because of the way that the stacking charms works, technically you can cheat and sell it to a vendor and then buy it back at a full stack. So that is obviously an exploit and not allowed. Selling and then, Larzik, socketing, amulets, rings, gloves, belts, and boots. Because those particular items are able to get sockets in them, you can't prevent people from socketing those items at Larzik. So that's not intended. There is a corruption mechanic, or what people call slamming, that adds up to the maximum amount of sockets, and that is the intended use of that, not for Larzik socketing. Now, the thing that people want to see is the challenges. There is $250 in total in prizes. You get $10 for first Insanity Bail Clear. That Insanity is the Hell mode for BT Diablo. It's more difficult than Hell, though. That's why it's called Insanity. First Hellfire Torch. First level 40 skill on your skill tree. That means like if you get 20 plus to skills on a max skill, then that would be what you get that for. First to 450% Magic Find, and Magic Find Potion is allowed. Magic Find Potions add, I think, either 125 or 150 Magic Find. If you haven't played the mod before, though, you start with negative 199 Magic Find, and Perfect Topaz do not give Magic Find. You can only add Magic Find through Ists and Jewels, or what's called, I forget the name of it, but basically enchantments on your gear. First, to max out all shared stash tabs with gold. There are 6 shared stash tabs, and the maximum is 2.5 million apiece. So whatever 6 times 2.5 million is, something like 15 million gold. First 200% faster cast rate build with to complete a full chaos run without dying. No seal pops. That means you got to kill all the mobs. First TC 87 unique armor. That's going to be difficult. First TC 87 unique weapon. First Annie. And first Zod found or made. Now, made obviously means combined from other runes. It's only a 10-day ladder, so I'm not sure if anybody's going to be making a Zod. But you can drop one, so $10. This is a list of the armors and the weapons that you can drop. End of event challenges. 40, 30, 20, first, second, third place. Highest sheet DPS. I'm not sure if that means melee attack or spell, so I'd have to ask about that. High skill level. Highest enhanced damage weapon. And best crafted item. And BT Diablo or BT Neanderthal will be the judge of that. So that looks like the end of the rules. If you guys have questions, you can pop in the Discord. I will list that at the bottom of the video in the description. And I hope I see you there.